Christian for KojiPop.com, and this is Tormentum Dark Sorrow, a game by a Polish group called Ono Studios on Steam. Not often I play Steam games, not ever I play Steam games, but hey, we got sent this, it's on PC, so let's give it a go. I had played a few minutes into this, but then I sort of stopped just at an awkward moment, so I'm going to start all over again, why not? Things won't get spoiled. This is a point-and-click adventure game with a apparently HR Geiger, I never knew how to pronounce that guy's name, influence, so there's that going on. Apparently very influenced by something like games like Darkseid, which always looks cool and then really weren't, just by the way they were actually designed as games, but I think the Darkseid reference is to the visual design of the game as opposed to the actual gameplay here. So there's a rat guy. Just for me. I've been captured by this airship. Well, captured by whoever flies this airship, presumably. We're going to be transported into a castle and never to be released. So, yeah, basically, I don't know. Apparently we have done something bad here, and we don't remember what it was. Just a weird sculpture on top of the mountain. Fair enough. It's a bit like Eco, but, you know, grimier. So this guy's gonna deal with me, I think. Purge you of all evil hatched within your bowels. I've had curries like that. What? Okay. All right. Sorry. Very melodramatic, but you know, still it seems alright. I'm gonna be rehabilitated like all of my other cellmates. They seem to be getting along okay, all three of those. Alright, what's going on here? Right, let's get some stuff. What's that? Maybe one of my predecessors had tried to leave me some kind of message. Maybe. I bet there'll be a puzzle where I have to rearrange things. So I've got a notebook. Got that back. I got my inventory. Let's get. Could you lend a hand? Marvelous. Okay, let's do that. And this is precisely the only bit that I've done before. So, I gotta get that. Good thing this guy lent a hand. Fish that out. There we go. And then we need to get this job dropped. That's convenient. Ooh, so I look left or right. There's some sort of battle or some sort of hijinks going on outside. Doesn't seem pleasant. You would think, you know, it would be preferable to stay inside in this nice little safe prison cell. But no, I'm gonna unscrew this plate and then deal with whatever is in behind. Because when I did play this initially, I got precisely this far. And I was like, sod this. These swirly clog puzzles. Put that there. And then, yeah, whoop. I think they're color coded, so I can't put. Yeah, I can't put that on there. That one, no. No one there then. This one there, no. No. Yeah, that one there. Nope. So I'm gonna do it either. That one there, and then it's broken, isn't it? That's not good enough. Put that there. Oh, it's not good enough, is it? I would imagine that there's more stuff to pick up. Okay, let's see. Not the usual thing of kind of want everything. Can't reach it through the bars anyway. Maybe I can use that guy's arm. Doesn't seem to be the adventure game thing of holding the button down to see absolutely everything I can interact with. It is more of a cursor sweeping jobby. Anything? Anything? Anyone? Anything? Anyone? Cold water. It's too high to reach. The far side of a lock. It's all full down. Well, that's inconvenient. Well, let's try doing it this way. What if I put that there? Because I don't seem to be able to find any more cogs here, so seems like I just gotta live with my lot. Do that. Nope. Well, then that has to be this thing. And then nope. That. Hooray! It was a rather primitive mechanism after all. First steps to freedom. Hey, what? Doesn't seem to move. Am I supposed to move with the keys here? No? Okay. Doesn't. It's just gonna stand in the corner, I think. That's the deal. Hooray! Always handy. Take everything with you. I think you just click on the arrow and it goes. I wonder, just the fact that you've not got direct control over this guy. I wonder if this is on iOS as well. Seems very sort of touch friendly. Every kind of these point and click adventure games these days seem very much designed with iOS in mind. That's a funny noise for a mirror to make. Find more bits of a mirror, I think. Let's see what's in there. Place for the heart is empty. Oh dear. I seem to be taking screenshots of it. Alarming face, that's why. Got funny noises coming in there. I have an iffy keyboard. Nope. Let's go back. At least we've got, we do kind of have a what you can interact with indicator going on. Because you've got the sort of little glows around everything. Yeah. How grim. It reminds me of Devil's Crush. You know the old pinball game? It reminds me of those skulls do. I grab that. Piece of a mirror. It's always it's kind of good so far. There's not many characters here going on, because like this kind of dark, moody H.R. Geiger kind of thing can very easily turn super camp with you know, if there was too much dialogue going on. Hi. Oh wait. Okay. We're all gonna say the same thing. You're gonna say the same thing, sir? Yes. Okay. We got down here. Whoop. Like all of these. We did it. And as if it knew, the bit of wood just stopped burning just the right time. Okay, I think I've got everything that I need there. And oh, that's that bit from the beginning. And a handy stone heart. Yeah, everything seems very close by so far, at least. It's not being particularly obscure or anything like that. Okey-doke. So can I... I need that mirror as well. Yoink. What do you know? One piece of the mirror left. This is all obviously very much the early goings on here. Not particularly demanding game puzzle wise so far. So what we got? Down, up, down, down, a little bit less down, up, up. Right. You down. There you go. Below the line? Above the line? I don't know what does the line mean. Okay, they've only got 2 positions for each, so up, those 2, that one down, that one down. Wait, that's one down with an X. The other 2 up. That one up. Oh, that's got a mirror in it. What a lucky find. And piece of and mirror. Huh. I think my note is a little bit too cryptic there. Deal with this mirror thing. There we go. Well, let's see. So I've got the mirror, I've got the heart. I need the bit of the wing, and I need one more eye. Let's have a look at here. Ah, handy. See a shiny object at the bottom of the well. If only I could raise the water level. I bet that's something to do with all of these. Sure it is. Okay, let's have a look at that drawing again. Ooh, let's go. 2, 3, 4, like the 5th run along, which is this guy. Check that one about. And what? You can only do. No, that sort of reset that guy. I can put him up. Okay. That one down. Nope. Ooh, it's a tricky bugger this, no mistake. Down, up, down, 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 up, up. Down, up, down. Want that? Break that again. Down. And then that. Also get that. You can only put one down at one time. Oh, that worked. Right. Then this one. Oh, we're getting there now. There you go. There's the business. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oops. Wow. Okay. All sorts of lighting stuff to deal with. Redirect all this into. Or do I? Because that doesn't seem to be doing much of any good. Really? Oh, okay. That I need to make a pentagram. It's what the kids want to make with their lights. Right, that's that one. Hey, see, it worked. And look at that. Oh, more things. More little slidey block puzzles. Although that kind of reminds me of what this is. I'll presumably shove that in there. Then what? What now? What now? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's like the crystal maze, so it is. Anything else there? No? Click on anything? Oop, oop. Hello. Right. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm with you. Right, so you want to swap the bits around so that they mesh into one another. I reckon. So probably want to put that there. And then that bit there. And then yeah, that bit there, that makes sense. This bit there, that makes sense. And then there we go, did it. The altar door should open now. There was an altar door. Ooh. Hmm? Ooh. I kind of like very sort of focused point and click adventures. You know, if you're doing a lot of these inventory puzzles, things like that. It's one thing that sort of really was sort of brought into stark relief by playing Grim Fandango HD recently, or Grim Fandango Remastered, was this thing of like adventure games are great, or adventure games are better when they're in very confined spaces these days. I think that's why The Room did well, and it's why, oh okay, squiggly arrow thing, and it, you know, it's why room escape games are kind of relevant on mobile. F, kind of a rotated F. Because it kind of means that you don't have to be reliant on hints and everything like that. Backwards C. Because there's only a certain number, there's a very finite number of possibilities, and once you exhaust them all, it's never a case of, oh, I've got to backtrack all the way over here in order to get this, you know, item, and then try again and try over again. And like Grim Fandango's biggest problem was the lever. Grim Fandango's biggest problem was its sort of epic scope, or the, you know, the feeling that it had to have an epic scope. So you had a lot of these areas, especially in the second chapter of that game, that were really big. You know, there were like there were 20 screens across or what have you, which doesn't sound much, but I mean it is for a point-and-click adventure game. And so when you're doing that, it gets far too complicated, and then you're sort of backtracking back and forth ages and ages and ages. To, oh no, monster! I'm gonna poke it with a stick. So I'm appreciative. I don't know whether this this game Tormentum stays this way, but I'm appreciative of kind of adventure games that have you working in kind of small confined areas, because that kind of you know, it means that there isn't this frustration of, you know, travel all the way over here to try an idea only to have it not work. You know, I think that's you know, I think it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying this. Oh, there we go. I haven't. Nothing changed. Must have forgotten something. What if I put this head in? Success! He has become a man. And yeah, it's it's a little bit camp, but it's not you know, it's not game-ruiningly so. You know, a little bit of campness in your adventure game is no bad thing, really. Yeah, this is quite an interesting one. It's out, I think, for $12 on Steam, which might be a bit steep, but yeah, if you like your sort of atmospheric adventure games and your Giga Geiger, Smooger Schmeeger art, then you might enjoy this. I think I quite like it. Let's go there. Oh, it's out. Okay. So we're gonna get some alien jump going on there for a second. It's, but no. Yeah, I kind of enjoy it. It's sensibly put together, so that even without a hint system, it is just like get through these logic puzzles so far, and it seems pretty straightforward and understandable, but in such a way that you still feel kind of like you have some agency and you feel kind of smart for doing stuff. Which is just the right level of goodness, I think. So yeah, let's see if we can just get through this before we're out. There. And there. I suppose I should be paying attention to the purple wires as well as the green ones, but I'm just looking at the green ones. But I figure if I get one color right, then I'll have both colors right. There. And then we're done. Hey, did it. Or did I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't do it. Okay. There. Yeah, did it. Descending into descending weirder depths, hoping to find a kitchen. that's something kind of cool. Yeah, this is against ever knowing what, you know, first I've sort of heard of Tormentum, let alone played it. But this is kind of cool, and it's out on Steam right now. If you think it takes your fancy, ChrisChart for KaijuPop.com. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.